Sonic Movie 4 is finally here and the film is setting up to be absolutely amazing. So we very recently got the teaser for the title reveal of Sonic Movie 4. Compared to the other films, this one is basically a small teaser trailer and it was absolutely incredible to watch with so much happening. Let's get into it. So we get the sense that this movie is going to be a time traveling, dimension hopping adventure, and just going off the vibes alone and the emphasis on Chaos Emeralds and the word chaos, I think it's safe to assume this. And not to mention the concept art we've already had of Eggman ruling over, it's pretty safe to say it's either an alternative world or a different timeline. We also got the confirmation that Jim Carrey, Dr. Eggman and Keanu Reeves' Shadow the Hedgehog will both be returning, which is absolutely insane. If you know anything about the acting career of Jim Carrey, I'm so glad this is the franchise he decided to go all in for, because he's a massive part of what makes these films so great, and I know I'm not the only one who thinks this. The dialogue we can hear playing over the teaser of Eggman speaking was bone chilling and gives me the impression that it's going to be a bit different to his other performances as Eggman. It's going to be a bit of a different interpretation for Eggman. Maybe he's changed a little bit after what I'm assuming happened in the end of Sonic Movie 3, being teleported to a future where there's no Sonic and being able to finally take over with the help of Metal Sonic and the super cool that he kept from that battle. Maybe this makes him more serious, more bitter. Maybe it's the fact that his grandfather betrayed him in Sonic Movie 3 and that's permanently changed him and it's going to be carried over. I don't know, but I'm excited. A popular theory I keep seeing is that it's not even the real Eggman talking and that it's Metal Sonic impersonating Eggman, which I don't buy. I don't think they do that since we've seen the leaked concept art. So yeah, we know Eggman is going to be kind of ruling and Metal Sonic is literally stood next to him in that concept art. So it's kind of pointless to be real unless it's a big reveal within the film, like in the game Sonic Heroes. That would be kind of cool and I'd kind of rate them for doing that. Everybody was pretty certain that the spin-off Sonic movie that was announced was going to be Shadow's own movie following the events of Sonic Movie 3's post-credit scene. However, it looks like, yeah, he's confirmed to be returning for Sonic Movie 4, so I don't really see the spin-off being based on Shadow unless it follows the events of this movie. Like, Shadow's story in this film leads into the events for his own spin-off film. That could be pretty cool, but I am also hoping that this movie is kind of a part 1 of 2, because I think it's going to be very hard to get general audiences excited for Sonic Movie 5. You know, it's already going to be a challenge to get people in cinemas for a film with the number 4 in the title. But yeah, if anyone can do it, it's definitely the Sonic movies, because they've proven before to be great and people do generally show up for them, even if they don't hit that 1 billion box office results that I'm sure Paramount would have loved. Towards the end, we got to see the silhouette of Metal Sonic looking completely badass, and yeah, there's not much more to say on what was shown here, but oh my, this was an awesome title reveal, probably one of the best I've ever seen. The hype is definitely real here and I love the inspiration of Sonic CD felt. It's such an underrated game and one I love so much. Surprisingly, I love the aura and feel of that game more than the gameplay itself. Make of that what you will. Says more about me than the game, because the gameplay is still pretty fantastic and very enjoyable. But this all gets me very excited and I cannot wait more than ever for the official Sonic Movie 4 trailer, which I'm sure we're going to be getting later this year. Thanks for watching and be safe out there.